My name is Ryan Goggin. I'm the head of program for the animation and games area at North Metro TAFE. There's 7 other lecturers that deliver specialist areas. We have around 120 students studying in the different qualifications throughout the year. The animation and games courses at North Metro TAFE are designed to give you a digital art and design skills so that you can be competitive in the global entertainment industry. And the courses begin at Cert 4 and go through to advanced diploma. They cover the following areas. We have 3D modeling, texturing, concept art and storyboarding, 2D animation, 3D animation, game art and design, motion graphics, visual effects, digital sculpting, environment, prop creation, CG cinematography and filmmaking, level design, gameplay, scripting, and interactivity. And the Cert 4 is 6 months long. It's like an introductory course where you'll get a range of skills in designing and producing digital art and animation and some game stuff. You'll be introduced to 3D modeling and digital art, 2D animation, game design, all using industry standard software such as Maya and Unity and the Adobe suite. And then the diploma goes for 12 months and will teach you the pipeline of professional digital animation and game art. It covers the main industry leading tools such as Maya, ZBrush, Unity, Photoshop, After Effects, Animate CC, Substance Painter, DaVinci Resolve, Toon Boom, Harmony. The diploma is heavily practical and filled with intensive software training. And both the Cert 4 and the diploma are entry level. That means that you don't need to have any prerequisites to come in. They're both taught assuming that you know nothing and are new to the tools and concepts. This means it's not necessary to actually complete the Cert 4 before. You can go straight into the diploma if you want to. But the difference is that the diploma has bigger projects. You learn some extra software. It's more challenging and you delve deeper into things. The Cert 4 is slower paced, less demanding, and it eases you into it. So if you've already got experience, it might be good to do the diploma first. And if you have no experience, it might be good to do the Cert 4 first. And then you have the advanced diploma. And this goes for another year and it requires that you first complete the diploma. So you have to have the diploma behind you to do that, as it would basically jump straight in to large projects and it has expectations that you know what you're doing. And the advanced diploma has 2 specializations that you can choose from. One is called digital art and animation and one's called game art and design. And the digital art and animation specialization is very art focused and provides you with like high end skills in concept art and 3D modeling and sculpting, animation. We even do technical art such as rigging and that type of thing. And the classes cover concept design, previs, texturing, 2D and 3D animation and how to combine the two together. And by the end of the course, you'll have made a show reel of work and also a short animated film, all using the Unreal Engine. And in the game art and design specialization, if you choose that way, it basically is artistic and technical training in game art. It also goes into a little bit of programming, mostly using C# and scripting as well, scripting interactions for a game. This one uses Unity, and it's concept art as well, also character modeling and rigging. There's a few courses that are the same as the animation specialization where you both do the same thing. The biggest difference is that the animation pathway has 2D animation in it and the games pathway has a bit of programming in it. But by the end, you'll have a show reel of work and you'll have produced a game of your own. And the Cert 4 diploma and advanced diploma can all be started in either February or July throughout the year. The best reason to study with us is that it's so practical. There's no essays or writing. It's all just learning the tools and doing projects. And so basically you'll come in and come out with some really good hands-on skills in the industry standard software and processes that is used. It's all focused on making a show reel. So your show reel is your end result. So by the end of the year, you'll have a show reel of all your work, and that's what you use to gain employment or further study, and that show reel will be with you for basically through the whole of your career. You'll be evolving it and building on it from there. And so this course is the reason to study is to begin your show reel and get your practical skills with us. A typical day for this course is, well, basically the course is designed around 3 days a week face-to-face on campus. So you'd come in 3 days a week and you have 2 classes a day. You have a morning class, you have lunch break, and you have an afternoon class. And each class is its own discipline. So you'd have a, say, 3D class in the morning, and then after lunch you'd have a 2D animation class in the afternoon. And the classes are structured around projects. So you're given a project to work on, and then you work on that for, say, 10 weeks. And then after that's finished, we do another project, and this one's slightly more advanced. And then so by the end of the class, you'll have, say, two showpieces. And the classes themselves are structured around, they're inside a computer lab. So you'd come in and log in, and you would, there'd be like the first half hour or so is a tutorial where you learn new skill. And then the rest of the class is basically working on your project with the lecturer helping you along the way, so facilitating you and answering questions and helping you when you get stuck. And then the software that we use here, a lot of it is, as a student, you're allowed to download it for free at home as well. So you can continue working on your projects at home. And so you can keep practicing and make it even better. So we use Autodesk Maya, which is a 3D modeling and animation tool. So why do you use that as opposed to other ones? And we use Maya because at the moment, that's the biggest program used by the industry. So they will use Maya for entertainment, making games, making animations, that type of thing. And so, but what we try and do when we teach this stuff is we're not really worried about the tool itself. It's the principles and the concepts and how to use these things. So if you end up in a job where you're not using Maya, you can still use exactly the same processes, just the interface will look different and it'll take you a couple of weeks to get used to that. One of the questions is, what software should I learn? But really it doesn't matter as long as you understand what you're doing and how to do it. And so we use the industry standard, but we also bring in other programs which are free, such as Blender, and we have them there too. And so people can use that. But we always advise to learn the industry tool in case you're in a big studio one day and they expect you know it. Also, it looks good on your resume to have these programs there. But overall, as long as you learn the principles and the processes, you can adapt to anything. Some of the jobs you could go into, the skills are actually very adaptable, and there's such a range now that digital artists are required. There's different industries. Obviously, there's the entertainment industry, there's film, VFX, TV, broadcast, digital games. You've got illustration and graphic design also fall into that area. You need 3D and that type of thing for that. Advertising, but then you have other things that aren't so much entertainment. You have the visualization industry like architecture viz and mining and simulations, virtual reality, augmented reality, all that VR stuff. They need content creators for that. So people who can create the models and the animations for these things. There's also manufacturing and engineering, 3D design, people using 3D to design all these things. So there's huge industries out there that use these skills. So what we're trying to do in this course is teach you the entertainment side where these things are high-end skills. So if you can build a complex character and rig it and make it animate, then you could easily make a mining truck drive through a tunnel. So we teach you this high-end entertainment stuff so that you can therefore translate your skills into any place that's required. Some of the job outcomes are basically digital artist, content creator, that type of thing, a 3D generalist, so you can do modeling and texturing and animation, a concept artist or a storyboard artist, animator, visual effects artist, a games developer, and all of these things apply either in a studio environment or as a freelancer or as an independent developer. Thanks for listening, and good luck with your futures. And if you want any more information about the courses on offer here, the animation and games courses, please send through an email to me. I'm happy to advise in any way possible. Um, and we're happy to receive visitors. You can come and have a tour of the facilities anytime. Just let me know. And thanks.